victory royale for 3 points. But at the bottom of the screen, Ben, is for me the best part of this format, the big bonus. After 8 eliminations, you get +1 point per elim, and from what we've seen in prior competitions, even if you are having terrible games through 1 through 5, if you can pop off, hit that big bonus, and maybe catch a victory royale in that final game, you can go from dead last all the way to the top 5.
Now, all these points, players, the solos and duos, as we go through the course of the next 2 days, those points are going to add up, and this is what they culminate in. Jack, the duos prizing is on your screen in first place. The top duo over these 6 matches today takes home 27,000 in prize. That's brilliant. Crazy. And that's not all. The top 10 duos, a minimum of 5,000. But keep in mind, this is a little different from previous events. If you fall outside of that top 10 for duos, you don't come away with anything. Multiple teams, looks like Nickmercs knocked down in there. It looks like actually Tfue had knocked Nick and secured that elimination. Nickmercs out for this first game.
DMO with 6 eliminations.
Are you kidding me?
I think they just got to 8 with Tfue still alive. Oh no, they didn't. Okay, I thought Tfue wound up getting that elim. Either way, 7 eliminations so far. That's going to wind up putting them at 2 points in this game.
Now it's 8 eliminations,
8,
Jack.
And now any more elims they get is big bonus to start off game 1. 9 comes in. It's already a big bonus. 2 teams remaining. Can this be a ridiculous first game for DMO and Tfue? They could go for max points, plus the big bonus. Tfue popping some shields. They've got to continue to move. They're playing the low ground. Sam and crew trying to drop bomb down. Tfue the target of both enemies right now. DMO drops him in and chunks him down. It's a 2 versus 1. Tfue and DMO already with 10 eliminations. The big bonus has kicked in. It all comes down to Sam. The man has 3 elims alone. DMO and Tfue. Advantage in this game. Not many builds left. You see DMO still with 40 structures he can build. Tfue down to just 2. Here's a split of the duo. Sam up top with the heavy sniper rifle, trying to look for the opening. Again, still playing this low ground. They've got some traps to use as well if they'd like to. This is just game 1. Sam charging on in. DMO and Tfue trying to break through these walls. Sam still on the high ground. Sam now weak, and there he goes! DMO and Tfue, 11 eliminations and the victory royale. What a surprise! Tfue's on top.
We talk about the fact that in game 1 we saw DMO win, and now it's Bizzle winning. Here is the final moments if you missed them. Triggy knocking Saf, Ronaldo coming through and getting the knock on Triggy, but Bizzle with that high ground, able to take advantage of the rotation from Ronaldo into the storm, knowing exactly where he's pushing and getting that clean pump shot on him. I think we're just about to see this, and boom.
There it is.
Oh my gosh, congratulations to Bizzle, the teammate of DMO.
And now, here's the thing, man. Harmful's left to kind of hold off these 2 in front of him. Look at this mini-map, all right? There's people everywhere.
And Harmful's doing a great job just staying aggressive, staying in their face. Even though, you know, Nickmercs was popping that chug jug, he didn't want them to know that he was popping that, so he just kept pushing them, and he allowed him to get that chug jug off. And they're now pushing from both sides, taking out Overpeak and going for his partner, Pate 1K. Absolutely amazing play from Nickmercs and Harmful. Great positioning.
Down to top 8 Cypher.
Soap and Bosick holding the high ground, but Cease and his partner might be challenging it with this launch pad play. Is Cease going to land inside? He goes and dips into the storm, trying to make a little bit of a juke, but did not work in his favor. Gets shot. He has a lot of heals. He's going for the elim on CPK Flame. He's opting to just go for elims instead of healing as a way to heal himself.
He's got 5 right now. This could be massive. He could potentially top back up on shield 1. That's 1.
Great pump shot, but he's got to get out of the storm.
That's a 95 that's down. If he can confirm this, he just has to wait it out. They'll fall to the storm.
Great shots, great positioning.
No
Absolutely
way!
Amazing play from Cease. That is 7 elims and the win.
Off to the side and takes out Psalm with the headshot. Nice play there. We're going to hop into game number 3, where they're starting to get nice placements, nice average placements here towards the end zone up in that northwest corner. It's going to be Tfue trying to take all these shots on all these players that had such a good zone position, and it's repeated in each game. Here is Tfue again trying to save the game, taking Fulmer out towards that end game, and he's going to get another point there.
As it comes up, and to see what he is able to do, what he has been able to do out of the Stormwing. This is
no way, son.
I don't have words. That is just otherworldly level of tracking and finding that, and then able to clean up on it afterward from the Stormwing.
As well, but here's Daxort and Fulmer.
Yeah, flipping over, things are about to get hectic. 36 players left, 23 duos. Remember, only the top 5 duos will secure points, otherwise it's all Elam. Storm Surge active again. You see that on your right-hand side. Players, as they rotate, are going to be looking to trade shots even more because of it. Chap ending up going down the side. And you hear, this is the recycled utility we talk about. As soon as one person throws a launch pad down, everyone else is like, I find it, I see it, I got a rotation.
Yes.
But if you don't, you get caught on the backside. Nickmercs picking up 72 hours, him and Monster going at it, stuck in the storm. Tfue trying to rotate through, has the front ground right here. Not worried about it, he's ahead of this rotation, and he also has a rocket launcher. This could be incredibly efficient. Look at that, Zhao, right away, immediately to the face, picks it up. Sitting on max, what else can he do with it?
He can point here, that's going to be the story.
9 elims right now, 9 elims right now for Nick and Harmful. They are in that big bonus territory. Big bonus means every single elim here on out is an extra point. Nick gets the rift, they go up. They're all on the high ground. However, that was not his rift. Harmful is still down there and fighting. You see them on either perspective. Any additional points in this one? Down to our top 8 duos, 10 players left. This is getting tense. Shot comes out from Aegis, does not quite convert. Still hitting that player, has to be so low, Bala.
Yeah, absolutely. Aegis trying to manage to get away from these players. That's what you want to do in these situations. Get away from these players. You see Nickmercs did go down. I also want to touch on Lyrison and Cease actually up on that high ground. So we'll see. This is a point here.
Yep, next duo eliminate. Not only was that a point from that, yeah, because it puts them into that top 5 teams. Now they want to hit top 3. There's only 4 teams remaining. Stuck out in this one. Gets picked up by Thwifo. Now it's just a straight one-on-one. J2 to Thwifo. Able to be picked up. Unfortunately, Thwifo goes down. Anthony cleans it up on the backside. 5th elim pushes him to 2 points. Gets the victory out. But right there at the end, I don't know if you saw it, Thwifo and J2 had 11 elims. We had 2 teams pushing into the big bonus right there.
Number 1, Tendons gets an elimination onto Siren as well. Just as all that was going on, that's going to be the 2nd elimination there for them. So 4 total for this squad.
It counts to their big bonus too. Now looking at Poach here, they're at 5. There's only 9 players left. This next elim matters so much because it's worth a placement point.
Such a huge game now. Poach and Tendons wait for the players to drop down, and they do manage to trap him in that trapdoor. Once again, you love to see it, but Tendons, he's going to go down now. Poach, can he be the hero that he needs in that situation? As he goes low, and he's getting pressured on there, tags him for some damage. That's actually going to be an elimination onto Vide. Tendons still.
That was the perfect heal for Poach here. He's going to make the edge. He's going to commit.
Oh,
that's
tags
1
for 84 white. Oh,
Whoa.
but he gets picked off by Blue Tea. Now we just have 3 players left, but the victory royale goes for Zayt and Blue Tea with 6 eliminations. They are your winners, and what a crazy, crazy endgame.
Gonna shine. Now, let's take a look at some of these plays. First, we're gonna start out with a nice double coming out of 72 hours. You know him, you love him, he loves to plug his creator code, and right there, he plugged a nice shotgun realm into Kayun, picking that up, follows it right up with another. Notice how he's always swapping back to that shotgun, not committing to a second option in both of those really well-placed 126 to the head, picking those up.
Earlier on in this one, Hysteria and Funk Bomb built on up. Hysteria peaks a little bit too much and gets drilled by the heavy sniper rifle, and then it was an all-out push from the duo. They know they have the advantage, so you might as well go for it. Funk Bomb weak, Funk Bomb eliminated. Well done, the duo of J-Truth and Thwifo.
15 duos, the final match for duos in the Secret Skirmish here. Thwifo, J-Truth asserting dominance,
1 away
7 elims, 1 more.
Another point.
And then we get into big bonus territory,
Yep.
Jack.
There
Things
it
start
is.
getting crazy.
On the right, look at your format. They're pushing on in. 15 duos in total, 23 players still alive. Thwifo and J-Truth. 7 elims up to this point. If they can get to 8, that puts them at 3 points earned this game so far. They're spraying on in. They know Naga Ops has to be weak. RPG in hand. Is it time, folks? No! Oh no! It's an absolute collapse! And the headset is ripped off as he realizes his ultimate weapon of destruction is his downfall in the final game.
You hate to see it, Jack. You hate to see it. The wall block coming in absolutely crucial right there. Ronaldo and Saf still alive. The ultimate high ground here dropping down. Maybe a trap opportunity on his opponent. Saf's trying to push out of the storm. Stay just barely ahead of it every step of the way. matters huge. It takes a little bit of fall damage as his structure. The branch he was on gets knocked out as his opponent is actually getting pinched from the back. Ghoul gets knocked down. The thirst there, Saf picking up just enough HP, 50 there to stay alive in the storm, but it's ticking away.
He's got no builds.
10 HP per tick, Jack. He's got to push in and stay ahead of this thing if he wants to stay on his game.
And this is key here. The next player who dies falls just on the outside of the skirt. There you go. Base Soldier gets knocked and eliminated. You see 6 teams remaining. Whoever winds up getting dropped next, there's a placement point, another one! Oh my, Saf now with 5 limbs, and he's earned his team another point as well for placement. Saf continues to do it. He's dropping him down, Saf with another. Oh my God! Oh my God! Saf with the most ridiculous endgame moments brings his team from 1 limb to 8, and the victory royale. They might have just won.
On that game alone, the last 30 seconds.
The duo competition.
The last 30 seconds of the final match may have literally shifted them to first place and $27,000, Jack.
That just blew me away. They were in contention. They were top 10. And I think because of that pop-off, they just won it all. Because of Saf's, what you just saw right there. What did I talk about? They're right there, right on the cusp, and then boom. Big bonus, victory royale. I mean, we're going to take a look at the standings, but I think they just did it. I think they actually just did it.
I don't think I've seen you as excited for an endgame match.
Because that was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
Right.
Here's our standings. Here's where we are. There's probably a reason I freaked out. And yeah, it's
Saf
because Saf just clutched up and put his team on top to dethrone Tfue and Demo to take the top spot. They will be your duo champions here at the Secret Skirmish.
The only team to drop 30+ eliminations, a lead of 4 points, which in a format like this is absolutely massive, Jack. That big bonus, oh my gosh.